What is going on, everyone? It's Super here, and welcome to another Mortal Kombat X video. And today I'm doing a Q&A, and it's been a long time since I've actually done one of these. By the way, check out this combo. Oh yeah, man, I love Hunter Predator so much. He's just so cool, man. His gameplay's so awesome. Every time, even if I even watch my gameplay, I'm like, oh shit, that was really cool. I think he's one of the characters that you probably never get bored of watching because he's just so entertaining. But I'm back here doing a Q&A video. I compiled the best questions that I got from the previous Q&A. So thank you guys for those questions. If you have any more questions that you want to ask me, write them in the comments section. So before I get started, I want to give a shout out to one of my videos that I uploaded a couple days ago that sadly didn't get too many views, mostly because like YouTube was really messed up that day. Like it wasn't only myself, a lot of people lost a ton of views that day. It was pretty much like the angriest person that I've ever encountered on Mortal Kombat X, and this person, it's actually the first match. Of course, it'll be like the very first link in the description if you guys want to go check it out. I highly recommend you guys do so. But the first person who I play starts off as, complimenting me, saying, oh, I watched some of your videos, they're pretty good and stuff like that. And like as the match goes on, he starts getting angry because I like didn't talk to him. And then after he does beat me, spoiler alert, it was like my first game after recording the final day of Injustice Beta, so I was a little rusty during that first match. And then he just starts going off on me, which I thought was extremely funny because it's like shocking. It's like never happened to me. Someone like compliments me and then he just starts going off. I thought it was really funny. Like I didn't take it personally at all. I thought it was very, very funny. A lot of you guys did too. So definitely check out that video. And I guess I'll answer a question that a lot of people ask me in the comment section of that video, asking me if I ever get like mad or anything when someone talks shit to me. And the answer is no, I never do. Because when it comes to like playing online, a lot of people are very competitive. And as competitive as we get, we got to remind ourselves, this is just a game after all, right? We're just playing a video game for fun. This brings us joy. We love playing video games. So whenever I find myself like getting angry because I lose or something like that, I just gotta step back a little bit and remind myself this is just a game, and I'm not the best player in the world. I try to have fun with it. The same thing with you guys. Try to provide as entertaining as I can, like commentary. But no, I never get mad really whenever I encounter someone like trying to talk shit or anything. Even when someone teabags, like it's more of a I guess motivation thing, because I don't get angry that someone teabags me. It's like, all right, you want to teabag me, I want to teabag you back, but I want to do it even worse. I want to embarrass you a little bit more. So I guess that's why I get so like amped up when someone teabags me. I don't get angry at all. I just like really like get amped up and want to play them even more. So that's what I have to say about that. Go check out that video if you missed it. But here we go. All right, let's answer a couple questions here. I'm gonna try to get to as many as I can because I did like go on for that video because I do want you guys to go check it out. I think it's pretty good. Plus it's with Leatherface. Who doesn't love Leatherface? So here we go. The first question is not a specific person who asked me, but a bunch of people have asked me, what are the songs that I play in the background of some of the gameplays or streams that I've uploaded? So most of the time when I stream Mortal Kombat X, I will stream just normally with the regular music, the regular Mortal Kombat music, but sometimes, the game's been out for 2 years, the background music isn't like too inspiring. There are some tracks that are very enjoyable, but overall, like, it's not too hype, and I think Mortal Kombat X deserves a little more hype. And there's games out there who have like amazingly hype music, like Guilty Gear, like BlazBlue, like Killer Instinct. These games have amazing music to go with their, fast-paced, awesome gameplay. Like Guilty Gear is one of the most fun games to watch. I don't play it personally because, I don't know, I just never tried it before. I'll probably get like the Guilty Gear XR2 when it comes out and try it out. But like Guilty Gear is a lot of fun to watch because, the music adds to the excitement of the game and how fast paced it is. So I play some of those songs in the background of my Mortal Kombat X games, and some people don't like it, which is understandable. They find it distracting, which is all good. But a lot of people really enjoy it, especially when some of the better songs come on during matches that are very close, and it gets like really hype, and it gets me hype playing. Like, that's why I do it, because I really enjoy playing with these songs. It makes me want to play even more, because as much as I love MKX, it could get boring because I've been playing it like a lot for the last 2 years. So having different songs that I really enjoy in the background that are really hype make me want to play the game even more. So if you guys want, I'll make a different video like with my entire playlist of songs. That was sick, by the way. That was a nice conversion. But I will make a playlist of all the songs that I have, because it's pretty much my iTunes library of video game music that I have that I play in the background, just different fighting game songs. So moving on here, Jason asks, would you prefer Injustice 2 or for NetherRealm to release a Kombat Pack 3? And I know a lot of you guys would probably prefer a Kombat Pack 3, and it would be amazing, but it would still be Mortal Kombat X, if you know what I mean. As good as something is, eventually you get a little bored of it, a little tired, and it gets a little repetitive. And we have been playing MKX for a long time, so a game like Injustice, when I played the beta, it was very refreshing, especially with the very different gameplay and options that you get in Injustice 2. Not saying that I liked Injustice 2 more than Mortal Kombat X, because I still love Mortal Kombat X probably more than any fighting game other than like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the games that I played as a child. Those are my favorite fighting games ever, but Mortal Kombat X is right up there. It's just so good. You could always go back to play it. Like I mentioned, if you just play it as much as I do, because of course I make videos and all that, it does get repetitive at times, but this is a game where you could go back to it 5 years from now and play with Predator, play with this version of Ermac, play with Liu Kang, play with all these characters that have unique playstyles because of the variation system. So MKX is a great game, but I would prefer Injustice 2 to come out. Even if I got my dream picks for Kombat Pack 3, I think having variety with my fighting games, with my NetherRealm fighting games, because I'm still going to play MKX when Injustice 2 comes out. Maybe not for the first couple months, but I still will play MKX. Having two games like that that are like different from each other is a lot more fun, in my opinion. So out of those two options, I think I would prefer Injustice 2 to come out. Moving on here, Bossman asks, who was your favorite character during the first build of the game? Well, during the first build of the game, I was getting back into fighting games, so I wasn't very good. And you guys could go back to like some of my earliest gameplay back in April or May of 2015, and you guys could tell the giant difference in my gameplay. So I just used the one character that I absolutely loved, which was Ermac. Ermac has always been one of my favorite characters, so he was like what you would call main. Like, I only pretty much used Ermac at the start of the game. So during the first build, I didn't get to play with pre-patch Aaron Black, pre-patch Liu Kang, pre-patch Kung Lao, all these characters that were insanely good, and pre-patch Fisticuffs Johnny Cage. I just used Ermac, Master of Souls, and I think it helped me out in the long run, because it was a good way for me to get my feet wet and sort of start off playing Mortal Kombat X, because I think Ermac is a pretty solid character for a beginner to learn. So in the long run, it was good for me, but I do wish I would have tried playing these other characters that were insanely good during the first build of the game, but I just played Ermac. Moving on here, Vinny asks, how would you feel of, instead of variation, there would be a stance switch system like the 3D Mortal Kombat games? Two styles and a melee weapon. I don't know how to feel about that, because of course we do have the variation system in Mortal Kombat X, but he's talking about like the 3D style games where you could switch between 3 different stances, 3 different play styles in match. And I guess if they were to do that, I would prefer to be like a variation system, because they can do like absolute crazy stuff with 3 stances. It would just be like minimal changes in my opinion. I don't think they could go crazy. Like, for example, if I'm playing Predator, I don't think that if they had like the 3 stances in game that you could switch from, there's no way that they would go from like Hishkuten, Hunter, Warrior, you know, within like a second where you switch stances. So it would be like minimal changes. It would be interesting though. I would definitely, I wouldn't mind it actually. I would be very curious to see how they would implement something like that in a modern game. So who knows? Maybe MK11 they have you know, stance switches. So moving on here, Boogeyman asks, let's see, in which NRS? Let's see, hold on. I think I wrote this question wrong. I think he's asking me. Okay. He asked me in which NRS game would I prefer, or do I think Michael Myers would fit in the most? Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11, or Injustice 2? Let's take off Injustice 2 right away. Let's take off Injustice 2 because a horror movie icon like Michael Myers deserves gore. Just like, you know, Freddy Krueger, just like Predator, just like all these characters like Leatherface that, you know, kill opponents with force. You know, just look at this right here. Look at this wind pose. Rips Katana's spine. You will never see that in an Injustice game. So I think that the best game for Michael Myers would definitely be Mortal Kombat 11 because there's not going to be any more DLC for MKX. I would have liked to see him in MKX, but I think Mortal Kombat 11 guest character only makes sense that someone like Michael Myers will make an appearance. So moving on here, this is going to be probably the last question. Time for more asks, do you play any Smash Brothers games? And the answer is I did when I was a kid for the N64. I played, I forgot which one it was that was on the Nintendo 64, but that's the one that I played as a kid. I forgot who I used. Captain Falcon, I think. I don't really remember, but I did have a lot of fun with Smash Brothers when I was younger. But I haven't played a Smash Brothers game since, because I haven't really owned any consoles, any you know, Nintendo consoles in a very long time. Since probably the Super Nintendo, because I played Smash Brothers at a friend's house because he owned the N64. I was always like a PlayStation guy growing up. Then obviously I moved to Xbox with 360. But I was always like a PlayStation dude growing up. Let's see. Cardu asks, would you consider doing some vids in Spanish? So this is interesting because I don't know how many. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who speak Spanish who watch one of my videos. But I don't think I could be entertaining in Spanish because even though I could speak fluent Spanish, I would be a little self-conscious, I guess, trying to commentate and do my commentary style in Spanish. But who knows, maybe it could be something for a special occasion, for like 200,000 subs, something like that. It could be like a one video thing, and then if it does well, maybe I could add a couple more videos here and there in Spanish. But that's gonna be the end of today's video. I actually went on a lot longer than I wanted to. 13 minutes long, holy shit. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.